Hey, welcome back to Marriage Beyond the Veil. I'm Gail.
And I'm Fred.
And we are in one of my happiest places, which is the kitchen.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, so today we have the InstaPot. And I InstaPotted a pot roast earlier. And, traditionally to make a pot roast, it takes, I would put it in a slow cooker and cook it overnight. Or either I'll put it in the oven and slow cook it for about 3 to 4 hours. The InstaPot takes about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And, it's just as tender and hopefully be just as juicy. But so then I had some chicken breast and I thought, I could make it in InstaPot. But, I was like, what am I going to put on it or under it? Because if I put it directly in the InstaPot, and it's chicken breast, which not one of my favorites because it's sort of dry. But if you put it in directly on there, it just gets a little bit too much heat. And even though it's moisture, it's sealed in the InstaPot, it still dry out. And so I was like, I had some tomatoes and I had some an apple left over, I had some onions and celery, and so I cut all of that in. Here, don't pour that in.
Okay. Voila.
A little garlic. And so we're gonna saute that around for a few minutes. And I seared off some chicken breast. But what I wanted to talk about was the InstaPot and the quickness of making a dish.
Okay.
And so with I can put all kinds of ingredients in here, and the flavors get sealed in because it has this wonderful lid that traps everything on the inside. And once it's all on the inside, all those flavors just sort of marinate, get stuck, and it goes into the meats or whatever you're cooking. And in a marriage, that's sort of what happens. All the different things that you can bring.
Oh, I thought you meant we get trapped.
That too. No.
I just.
All the things that you bring to a marriage, so all the things that you gather around in a marriage eventually comes into that marriage. So you have to be careful what you gather around.
Well, because how it will season and the aroma.
Yes, the aroma.
Okay.
All of that. And then also, we really don't know how this is going to taste in the end. We don't. But because
Same thing about a marriage.
Right. You really don't know. But because I have faith. And
incredible culinary ability.
Yeah, and we're going to add a little slap your mamas in here. Because that's one of my favorites. It doesn't have any stuff that preserves it and all that kind of stuff. It's just regular seasoning. And here, add a little garlic.
Granulated garlic. Okay.
And maybe a little salt. And that's just going to wake up the flavor there. And the chicken has already been seasoned. And so we're going to put all of this in here and let it cook for about 20 minutes. And then once that happens, you just let it sit. And then poof, voila, we'll have a dish.
A dish. So, what about your relationship? Are you willing to combine all kinds of interesting things, trap them, contain them, seal them, so it can marinate for something wonderful, something delectable, something hopefully delicious in your relationship?
Yes, and that's really what it does take. So
you have to be willing to, and the whole thing about marriage and love, life takes some risk. Be willing to explore and pioneer.
Yes, try new things.
And if it doesn't work the way you strategically plan, try something else.
Try something else.
Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.